Have you ever been backpacking or maybe climbed a mountain? Well, I'm not very experienced at doing it, but I have young people in my life that are, and I want to share my experiences with my last backpacking trip and some lessons that I learned. Hi, this is Andrea with Revitalize Your Health, and one thing I've learned when it comes to backpacking is that you want everything to be as light as possible, because when you strap that backpack onto your back, you want to be sure that you're not carrying anything unnecessary and that you get it as light as possible. My backpack was 28 pounds. And I hope to get that down even more, and that included my food and my water. And I would like it to be a little bit lighter, but come along with me in my journey and let's learn some lessons. So we're headed on a backpacking trip up to Fault Lake, and it's around 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's about 7 miles, a little more from where we parked our car to the campsite. And I think we're getting up about 3,500 feet. Beautiful flowers along the trail. I love this time of year when you can see all the flowers. Some more beautiful flowers. Just totally covering like a blanket this whole area. They're beautiful. Just little tiny ones. Another crazy thing we sing along the trail. This is the view from our campsite. It is getting dark, but you can still see a little bit. It's beautiful up here. The beauty of the morning in our campsite.
Just down in here is where you got?
Yeah, just down a little lower.
Right here?
Yeah, even lower.
Now you would think the next day would be easier because now I'm not carrying that big pack on my back. But it was not easier. We were on a trail when we were carrying our backpacks, but now we're headed up the side of the mountain, through the rocks, through some green grass area, which you might think is easier to maneuver through, but actually the rocks seem a lot safer, being able to climb over those big rocks. But it was difficult for me. And one of the main reasons it was difficult for me is because I'm afraid of heights. And as I was going up, I tried not to look down because it was a long ways down. And I was having difficulties.
Made it to the ridge. Now we just gotta skirt this thing, and that's the peak right there.
I can say that the beauty was amazing if I was able to just sit down and look back over the valley. And what even became more difficult for me is when we headed back down that mountain to our camp. Being afraid of heights and actually having to go down was very difficult. But I learned a lesson through this. I have two boys that have very different personalities, but it reminded me of myself and of God. So often we think that God is just there, waiting for us to reach out our hand. And once we reach out our hand, He will take a hold of it. And that is the way one of my sons is. He's there beside me, and if I need Him and I reach out, He will help me. But then I have another son. He reaches out to help me when I haven't even asked. And when He reaches out, I reach for His help, and He helped me up many areas and down many areas. And that's how God is. God isn't there waiting for us to reach out to Him, and then He reaches out to us. I believe His hand is always reaching out to us, and it's always there. And when we decide we can't do it alone anymore, and we reach out, His hand is already there to grasp a hold of. And He always wants us to actually be in His hand all the time. He wants us to grasp His hand every day, all the time. So I would encourage you to remember, His hand is outstretched to you today. Grasp a hold of it.
I gotta.
You've been good, eh?
Oh, it's cold out here. That's nice though. Oh, that's nice. Whew.
Goodbye to the wildlife, the deer, the mountain lake, the beautiful mountains, and the beautiful valleys. Thank you, God, for all the beauty that you have created for us to enjoy. And until next time, keep healthy and God bless.